and younger TikTokers who are telling women in perimenopause and menopause what to do with their health.
It drives me a little bit crazy. And, I'm not an influencer. I feel like I'm not a viral influencer. Like I have influence because people trust me, right? And I'm not just some blowjo on the side of the road who, is trying to influence all these women. Like the people who listen to me is because that they trust me. And so I have to be very careful about the information that I share. And I have to make sure it's factual. And I feel like that's where so many people um, fall short on this influencer realm is they are just going on ChatGPT and they're like, "Oh, this is a hot topic right now, talk to me about it. Like tell me something to say about it." And they have no idea anything about hormones in older women. They have zero medical degrees. Same thing with peptides. Like all these influencers who are like, "Go to this website and get your peptides." Like, no, you should get them from a reliable source if you're going to get peptides. Um, same thing, all these companies and these GLP-1s. And I'm like, can we get them from reliable sources if we're going to get them? Like, what do you mean to tell me that a non prescriber is now getting a kickback from some of these companies on
Yeah.
hormones, on GLPs, on peptide? Like, what do you mean that Sally Smith can recommend a GLP and make hundreds of thousands of dollars because this company's paying? It just makes no sense to me. It absolutely is infuriating.
Nobody asked about pancreatitis. Nobody
Right.
asked about any of the other medullary thyroid cancers or any of the other things that could possibly go wrong.
No, they
And what is
just,
that we're compounded with? You don't even have a clue. I had a patient come into me, she lost like 30 pounds. So I instantly knew. If you've been struggling with your weight and you come in and a 3-month follow up and you lost 30 pounds, I said, "Oh, what did you do? And how'd you lose the weight? I'm so proud." And she was like, "I don't want to tell you." And I said, "I know you're doing a shot. You have to be doing one of the shots. Where are you getting it from?" Like I went through I'm like, "I'm not judging you. I want to make sure you're safe." She's like, "Well, I found this one that it's like everybody else wants thousands of dollars." And she said, "It's $150 a month." And I went, "Oh, what are you taking? Where are you getting this from?" Because I knew instantly if she's getting it for under $300 a month, for sure, it's not safe. And her answer was, "I don't care. I don't care. I want to lose the weight." And I was just like, how do I help this
Mhm.
woman understand what she's going to do to herself?
Yeah. And they're so desperate for answers. So they're willing to try anything. I don't care where I get it from.
I really see a crisis coming after GLP-1s. Um, Again, it's another whole topic. I'm an advocate if they're used properly
Yes.
from the right source for the right reason at the right dosing, just like any type of medication. But I'm so afraid that we're going to end up like the whole fen era where everybody was doing that. And then they found out there's all these cardiac problems because it wasn't used correctly. And so now we have God only knows what they're injecting into them that's going to come back and bite later on.